Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Cailin and today I'm going to be doing your tarot predictions for 2024. So I have 4 piles to choose from, and before I show you the decks and the crystals, I'm just going to light my candles, light some incense and set the mood. So you guys may want to get a cup of tea or water. Just get nice and cozy and settle in because we're going to be here for a while. And I'm a Taurus, so I really like to set the vibes, set the mood, and make it nice and peaceful. Now my cat is a little bit riled today, so we're going to see how noisy he is. His name is Franklin, and I hope you guys have a lot of patience for animals. Oops, this one's not lighting. And I've lost the head of the match. Great. Okay, so I have 4 decks. The first one here is the Crow Tarot, and this is by MJ Cailin. So you may be attracted to this deck, or the amethyst crystal that I have here, or perhaps the word faith is calling to you with this deck. For group number 2, I have the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Tarot, and I have 2 other decks of Kim's which I absolutely love. Now you may be attracted to the jade crystal, or perhaps the word bloom. For group number 3, we've got the Ethereal Visions deck by Matt Hughes. Now you may be attracted to the word release or the clear quartz crystal. And last but not least, we've got the Dreamy Moons Tarot deck by Annie Tarasova. Now you may be attracted to the rose quartz crystal here, or the word manifest. Now, if more than one group is calling to you, that's completely fine. You can watch for as many as resonates for you or that you feel called to. And for others of you, you may want to refer to the timestamps in the description box below to see what numbers jump out at you. So sometimes you might see your birthday or your time of birth or another significant date. There will be timestamps in the description box below. So without further ado, let's start off with group number 1. Just before I get into it, I wanted to just make a note that timing is fluid. So parts of the reading may resonate for you where other parts don't. This is a general reading for the collective, so not all of it will apply. But of course, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So now let's start off with the Crow Tarot, the amethyst crystal, and the word faith. Hi group 1, I hope you're all doing well. Let's get into your reading. So I'm going to start off by pulling the Kim Cran's archetype deck. So this is going to be a catalyst card just to see what energy you're going to be working with for 2024. Okay, we've got the thread. I love this card. So I am going to read the description from the handbook. Okay, but straight away looking at the rainbow here and this dark stormy cloud, the blackness, I get this feeling that your 2023 was very, very difficult, and there were lots of things that you were hoping to call in or anticipating that didn't quite manifest in the year of 2023. And so as I'm connecting to your energy, I just get this sense of almost bitter disappointment, but it feels like you're just holding on to this faith, this inner knowing that there is, a pot of gold where the rainbow is. So faith is definitely going to be your word for the year. And because this person is pulling on this thread, it's like it's like there's one big push, like one thing you just need to tug on, and then this whole house of cards collapses, this, you know, rocky or shaky foundation that things are built on need to fall away before you can access this rainbow energy, this miracle energy. Okay, so now I'm going to read the description from the handbook. The thread, the path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. When light, the circuit of meaning within chaos. When dark, binding, frustrating, taut. Okay, so with the thread, I feel as though there are patterns and cycles that are falling away from you in 2024. And it's as though to bring into fruition the things that you've been dreaming of, the things you want to manifest, the things you want to create, you do need to cut cords with individuals or with habits that are no longer serving you. And on one hand, this person is tugging at this cord, but on the other hand, I feel things tugging at you from chapters of your life that are no longer relevant. Okay, so now I'm just going to pull another catalyst card from the same deck creator, but this is the Wild Unknown Animal deck. 2 cards for you. Okay, I'm not going to read the description, but I'm very familiar with this deck, so I remember a lot of the meanings. The frog is about rejuvenation, replenishing your energy. Some of you may be quite dehydrated, or perhaps you need to get your blood work checked, especially because this talked about veins and bloodstream. And to me, there's a connection here to maybe checking that you are hydrated enough. Maybe you're lacking certain minerals or nutrients. So I think that health is going to be a big focus for you this year. And this is about you having more vitality and having more energy. So I really do think that a lot of you are on a health journey, a healing journey, and that there are going to be a lot of answers available to you in 2024. With the energy of the crocodile, this is about, it's also about retaining energy and knowing when the right moment is to strike and not doing so a moment sooner. So I feel as though there are things that you want to execute, plans, projects. Maybe you're needing to break important news to someone this year. This could be about setting boundaries. This could be about revealing deeper parts of yourself in your intimate relationships, and maybe there is some hesitation there and not knowing if they're going to accept you or not. With the rainbow, maybe this is something to do with your sexual preferences or sexual identity. Nevertheless, let's get into your reading. So I'm going to look at your reading quarter by quarter. So the first 3 months of the year, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Let's have a look at the first quarter. I'm going to take a card for the opportunity, obstacle, opportunity of the first quarter of 2024. 8 of Swords, incense going everywhere. The obstacle, the Hermit. I'm going to take one for career, strength, finances, 10 of Swords, love, 6 of Swords reversed, and health. The Lovers. Amazing. I'm so happy to see that. Okay, so the opportunity of the first quarter of the year is the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is all about self-imposed blockages. It can be about self-betrayal, being one's own worst enemy, or sort of getting in the way of progress and not seeing, feeling trapped and not seeing that there are other ways or avenues to try to get to where you're going or do what you want to do. Okay, so you're going to be overcoming major psychological and mental blockages in the first quarter of 2024. The obstacle will be the Hermit. So the Hermit in the tarot is associated with soul-searching energy. It's inner wisdom. It can represent the dark night of the soul, spiritual wisdom. And so because this is coming through as an obstacle, I see that for some of you, you will feel very challenged by perceived feelings of loneliness or social isolation, or a lack of connection to other people. But the reason you're experiencing this is because you're not meant to be distracted by other people and other people's problems or other people's issues, or have their input dilute the messages that are coming up for you from within. Okay, so it's like you need to be alone to realize that you're not lonely. But I do feel that the first 3 months of the year, there will be less socializing or less like emotional connections with other people than what you feel that you need. But this is indeed what you need. Now for the next part of, this reading, we've got Strength for the Career card, which is amazing because this is all about you developing your own inner confidence. I feel like your solar plexus chakra is going to be opening wide up, and I feel as though you're going to be taking steps in a new direction, or just really big leaps and bounds that require a lot of courage and a lot of confidence and willpower, which are all traits that the Strength card represents. Now with finances, even though we have the 10 of Swords, I see this as the end to a really difficult chapter financially speaking. Okay, so for you guys who've chosen pile 1, it feels like finances and resources, sorry, that's my cat. Finances and resources are a tricky topic or subject for you right now, as you, if you're watching this and you haven't gotten till the end of the first quarter. So, if you haven't been earning the money that you want or the salary that you want, if you haven't been able to access certain funds or resources that are there waiting to be accessed, but there's some kind of blockage there, if you're waiting for someone to pay you back, I see this happening right as we get to the end of March, or perhaps even in April. Now, the next portion of this was love, and I've got the 6 of Swords reversed. Okay, so for some of you, you may be reconnecting with a former partner, spouse, lover, romantic connection. Some of you may be getting back together. For others of you, this could be getting closure on this chapter of your life with this person, or perhaps you're just hearing from them and you're having a meaningful conversation. For others of you, it may be that you interact with this former romantic connection, but it's for the purpose of realizing that you have moved on, but you need to have this like one last interaction. It doesn't mean you'll never see them again, but that's the energy that I get for what's happening in your love life in the first quarter of the year. For health, in the first quarter, so January, February, March, we've got the Lovers card. So you guys are overcoming some sort of health ailment, or you're getting good news when it comes to your health. I'm going to take another card. I'm going to roll my dice to just clarify what this could be in relation to. South Node, 4th house, Taurus. Okay, so this could be related to stomach issues, intestinal issues, fertility problems. You could be finding out that, you know, bad news that you had previously received wasn't as dire as what was explained to you, or that something is reversible. I see some of you figuring out what your allergies are, or what is causing certain reactions, like a mystery illness, and figuring out what this is related to. For others of you, this indicates letting go of childhood or familial trauma or issues, and once you heal in that respect, you're seeing your physical health improve dramatically. So I'm not saying it's psychosomatic, but that it's like psychologically linked to what's going on emotionally. Remember, this is a general reading. There will be some of you watching this who don't have any health issues at all. And if that's the case, how I would interpret the Lovers card here is that you are just experiencing more energy and more vitality. Franklin, I'm so sorry. Franklin, come here. Okay, so now let's look at the second quarter. And I also pulled some oracle cards as well, which I should have shown you at the beginning, but you know, first pancake. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this card here is related to healing. All right, and there's a trigger statement, which is the false statement, and the true statement, which is the spiritual answer. So the trigger statement is, I don't know what to do. The true statement is, every moment is a new opportunity. Take time today to engage your senses and create. The tension that has been dividing your head and heart is leaving. And up here, this says awaken. And we've also got, I don't know how to pronounce this, Lang. Hopefully someone can correct me there in the comments. So perhaps some of you are feeling indecisive throughout this year when it comes to making major decisions about life choices. This could be career, love, living circumstances, family. I just get the sense of indecisiveness. And this is about understanding that even when you don't know what to do, sitting with the uncertainty or sitting with the current inability to make a decision could be part of the lesson. And perhaps it's for things that are outside of your control. And this is just about releasing the desire to control. Now for the mushroom card, we've got verdigris agaric, and this says impress. I'm not going to read the description, but what I do know about mushrooms, courtesy of this mushroom deck, is that blue as a pigment in nature is very, very rare. So it's not something that occurs, it's not something that we see occurring a lot, whereas, you know, you'd see like a lot of green and yellow and brown, etc. So this blue pigment is quite unusual, it's quite rare. And because this card says impress, I feel like this is about you impressing yourself by moving beyond blockages and uncertainty and, you know, times where you're experiencing a lot of fear, and it's like you're moving through that fear anyway. And I feel as though for those of you who are vying for a promotion or something to do with a creative project or maybe starting a business, that there's something here that's allowing you to stand out. And also the advice here from the cards is it's better to stand out and be unique and be memorable for being different rather than trying to compete with people who are in the same industry or doing the same thing as you. Like, you can be different and impress who you need to impress in that way. We've got attachment, letting go, restriction, and fear. By the way, even though I pre-shuffled these oracle cards, I didn't look at them. So like I said, you will be looking at letting go of things that no longer serve you so that you can access this rainbow energy. And then we've also got ennoble your soul. This says angels and devils. Okay, so I feel as though this is about fighting with your own inner demons. Okay, I don't normally like to use that terminology, but for some of you this could be like vices, addictions, just silencing that inner critic and understanding the need for polarity. You know, we can't have light without dark. It's all about balance. So those are your oracle cards. Now let's have a look at the second quarter of the year. So we're going to look at the opportunity. Okay, so this is for April, May, June. All right, 5 of Pentacles reversed, an obstacle. Got 2 cards, Justice and 10 of Wands. Career, 10 of Cups. How exciting. Finances, 5 of Wands, and love, 4 of Pentacles reversed, and health, the Hanged Man. Okay, so for the opportunity that is available to you in the second quarter of the year, we have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So this is about letting go of a lack mindset when it comes to prosperity, abundance, and finances. So I really think that you will be seeing your financial situation differently and your ability to make money and increase your abundance. I'm going to roll the dice for this too. Pluto, 3rd house, and Gemini. Okay, I feel as though you will be revisiting an offer of assistance or help or a project or to join some sort of group that had come up previously. And there is a Mercury retrograde in Aries in April, so that does check out. So it's like you're going back to this offer of support or this idea to maybe start your own business or to sell some sort of product. So it's like realizing that there was opportunity in something that you had previously overlooked. The obstacle of the second quarter of the year, we've got the 10 of Wands followed by the Justice card. Okay, so the 10 of Wands represents your responsibilities. Well, it represents having a lot of weight to carry, a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. So I feel as though you are going to be evening out the scales with the Justice card. So if someone hasn't been pulling their weight, this could be in a relationship, family, children, parents, work, whatever it is, someone who hasn't been pulling their weight and who's been leaving it all to you, or a lot of it to you, is going to start taking some of this load for you and helping you out. So if there's been resentment to someone who hasn't been carrying their weight, it will require a difficult conversation. Okay, you will have to address this, but with the crocodile, it's at the right moment. And this person will be very, very receptive to what it is that you're saying. This could be, this is probably to do with family, roommates, flatmates, cleaning, household duties, inheritance, perhaps, or like taking care of your parents. Maybe your parents are elderly or they're sick or dependent on you in some way, or maybe this is to do with parenting your children. or even looking after someone else's children. In any case, I see this as something that involves family, carer, responsibilities, property, living circumstances, inheritances, and so on and so forth. So then we move to career. We've got the 10 of Cups. This is incredible. To me, this is the successful launch of a business, a project, a product, a completion of a deadline or a milestone, a promotion. 10 of Cups. Look at the rainbow. Wow. Something's just making sense. For some of you, this is about just discovering what your life purpose is. Okay, I know what direction I want to move in. I know what the next step is. I'm seeing signs from the universe. Maybe you're seeing 333 or 222. Taurus, 8th house, the sun. This could be someone investing in your business idea or going into business with another person. Someone sharing financial resources or just resources in general for you to achieve career goals or milestones. But moving along though to finances, we've got the 5 of Wands. I don't see this as a negative here. I see this as you having options, competitive options of people who want to invest in you or different ways that you can invest your money. For others of you, this is different creative projects or having a lot of things on the go. If you're creative, if you own your own business, if you're quite artistic, if you work in a group of 5 people, I know that's specific, but just roll with it. I see this as being a very fruitful time, but it's like we have so many options. How do we narrow this down? With love, I've got the 4 of Pentacles card reversed. I'm actually going to pull one of my love cards for this just to interpret it further. Okay. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Okay, so with the 4 of Pentacles card, this could be making decisions. This is for those of you who are in a relationship, first of all, okay? I see that you guys have to put something on hold with the house or with your parenting responsibilities or family responsibilities in order to enjoy some holiday time together. So it's kind of like you need to be less rigid to be able to capitalize on an opportunity for a short getaway or a little holiday. For singles, we've got the Tower card. Okay, so it's really opposite energy here, isn't it? On one hand, we've got the honeymoon. You know, if you're single, you're like, okay, well, that's all happening very quickly to get married and go on a honeymoon, but it's not quite like that. This is about letting go of a rigid mindset when it comes to love and relationships. Okay, so I do see this as you getting in your own way here with maybe like a mental blockages or hang-ups on the kind of person you want to attract, or feeling like you don't have what it takes to impress someone to want to be with you. Okay, with Leo, Saturn in the 12th house, I am really going to challenge you guys to try to think about the ways in which you may be self-sabotaging in the love department. Now, for health, we've got the Hanged Man. Okay, so I feel like some of you during the second quarter of the year may be experiencing a bit of brain fog, just lower levels of energy. So this is a bit different to the first quarter of the year. Or you may just have to surrender in the sense that, you know, if you have an injury, maybe you can't play sport, or maybe you need to go easy at the gym. Maybe some of you are pregnant and you just can't maintain your usual active lifestyle. Let me take another card for health in the second quarter. The Page of Wands. Okay, I see April and maybe the first 2 weeks of May as being this energy of lower levels of energy, needing to surrender, not being as active. Once you get to, if not the start of May, then definitely the middle of May, boom, that vitality comes back and that energy comes back with a vengeance in a good way. So don't despair if you're feeling under the weather around April or maybe the first couple weeks of May. Now, this is for the third quarter. So this is July, August, September. Let's look at an opportunity. Oop. Ace of Swords. Excellent. The obstacle. Same card, guys. Eight of Swords. Something from January, February is coming back up in July. Career. The Ten of Wands. You guys are seeing me shuffle. Okay, so now we're taking something from April, May, June into July. Finances. Three of Swords. And love. Four of Wands. Yay. This is excellent news. And then health. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Six of Wands underneath. Okay, guys. So the opportunity for July, August, September is a clear mind, a new business idea, a new project idea. What else? Seventh house, Jupiter, Gemini. Okay, this could be, I wouldn't normally read relationship energy from swords, but I've got Jupiter in the seventh house and Gemini. And by this point, Jupiter will be in Gemini. The seventh house represents relationships. So for some of you, this is establishing an exciting mental connection with someone you are romantically attracted to. For those of you who are in a relationship, this is getting on the same page with your significant other or with your spouse. I see this as, generally speaking, a blessing on your ability to communicate effectively with friends, family members, clients, your spouse, your romantic partner. So this is like making yourself understood. I'm going to take one more card just to see what else this could be referring to. Could be going into business with someone. I've got Judgment reversed. Okay, someone who has judged you unfairly is coming out of the woodwork to apologize to you. They're going to tell you, I misjudged you, or I'm sorry, I didn't see things from your perspective, but I do now, or you were right. You were right to, have faith and proceed with whatever course of action you had taken previously. See who this person might be. Aries, the 11th house and North Node. Friends, acquaintances, maybe an important male in your life. I wouldn't say it's family, but yeah, that's the energy that I get. As for the obstacle, okay, fears from January, February, maybe March. And as I'm saying this, I can hear sirens going past. Fears that came up then are resurfacing now as we move into July, August, and September. So you'll have this obstacle where it's like you need to trust in yourself. You need to have faith that you are on the right path to your happiness. Okay, so the obstacle is your own mind. That's the only obstacle. When it comes to career, we've got the 10 of Wands. So I feel like some of you are pushing really, really hard with work in the third quarter of the year. There may be a really big project that you need to complete. There may be a pressing deadline. People from your work may quit or may be sick, and then their responsibilities fall into your lap. If you own your own business or you work autonomously, I see you taking on an enormous amount of work or a huge project, which is like a 3-month commitment perhaps, or it's like a 4-week cycle times 3. It's like a 1-month project in July, then August and September. Let's take one more card for career. Oh, okay, lots of cards coming out here. Knight of Wands, the Fool reversed, Judgment reversed. I can't even. Okay, so, right. Maybe this judgment and this opportunity that was coming through was with clients or with co-workers who thought, you shouldn't be doing this with your business, or you shouldn't be taking on this project or this commitment. You can't do it all. It's too big. It's too much. But with the Knight of Wands, You're just like a powerhouse, powering through with these responsibilities. With the Fool reversed, I feel like this is something that it's a few starts. I'm just seeing like someone putting their key in the ignition and it's like it's not starting. And then after a few goes, you're like ready to take off. Okay, so when it comes to love, I have the Three of Swords. Sorry, not love, I beg your pardon. Finances. I have the Three of Swords. Okay, so there's something disappointing here. You know, I don't want to sugarcoat anything. Like, these readings are meant to be well balanced and just representing it as I see it and as I feel it. I feel disappointment about the outcome of a request is the word that just came into mind. This may be with the bank. This may be asking for a pay rise. This may not even be directly finances, but it could be like you wanted to move departments, you wanted to get this job, which would have been higher paying. And I just see disappointment here. Or maybe you asked someone, like a family member, to loan you money or to go into business with you and they said no. Two of Wands. Okay, there's another path, there's another way. All right, so whatever you sought out, are seeking out at this time, even though the first avenue was a roadblock, I see another way for you to get the money that you want or the resources that you want. The 6th house, Taurus and Mercury. Yeah, this is like maybe asking someone else at work, maybe applying for a different job, maybe going to the person you would be reporting to directly instead of HR. I see a workaround and I'm really happy about that. Now, when it comes to love, I have the 4 of Wands. I'm so happy. It was 3-3 just as I was recording. So for some of you, you and your partner will be buying a house together or securing a new lease or a new residence or perhaps a new investment property. You may be moving in with your partner. So maybe you weren't living together and now you are. Perhaps you are starting a family. You may be getting married. This may be the honeymoon. For others of you, this could be welcoming a grandchild into the world or hearing news of a grandchild. This could be a birth. So some of you could be getting pregnant or your partner could be getting pregnant. For others of you, if there's a baby already on the way, the birth could be taking place in the 3rd quarter of the year. Let's take one more card. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so what I'm hearing is this is a long time coming. So whatever's happening, you and your partner, and I'll go into it for singles in a moment, guys, but you and your partner are not surprised. You've been working towards this. You've been trying to get pregnant. Maybe you had difficulties with your pregnancy and you're having a beautiful, happy baby. Maybe your children have been trying to, like one of your children has been trying to get pregnant for a long time and now it's happening. Or you've been looking for a property for a long time, or you've had to wait to maybe relocate to live with a partner or vice versa. Whatever it is, keep going. We've got poppies here and a poppy here as well. So it could be that you and your partner are successfully launching a business or a business idea together. If you're single, I see this as meeting someone special, maybe at a wedding, maybe at an engagement or a party. Let's do this for singles. Moon, 8th house, Taurus. Yeah, meeting someone through someone else, finding out someone has feelings for you. Maybe someone who you've suspected has had feelings for you for a long time, or you've had feelings for them for a long time. But now, guys, let's have a look at health. So we've got the Queen of Cups. So to me, this is your emotional health being restored, feeling more balanced, more intuitive, maybe intuitively figuring out what the root cause of a problem is. I've got the 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. So I see celebration and success coming through hard work. So this is like you've worked hard on your health. You've worked hard to be this emotionally grounded. It feels very mental. It feels like you guys are feeling less anxious. Maybe you're meditating. Maybe you're just clearing things emotionally, having like a tarot reading or a psychic reading or an astrology reading, something that gives you peace. Okay, so this is for the 4th quarter of the year. the opportunity. So October, November, December, 7 of Cups, lots of opportunities. The obstacle, the world, wow. Career, Wheel of Fortune, holy. Finances, Queen of Cups reversed, Hermit reversed. Interesting. I've had both these cards already. Love, Eight of Cups, and health. The Chariot. All right. 6 of Wands underneath once again. So the opportunities, plural, in October, November, December are multi-layered, multifaceted, numerous, many. So there's so much going on with Aries, the 3rd house, and Pluto. I see incredible creative ideas, writing ideas, opportunities to produce meaningful content, to work in groups of people, to maybe put out courses, or to take up some kind of skill or education course. Learn a new skill. I see your fingers in many different pies. So I see you being really, really busy in October, November, December, and being pulled in every which way. The obstacle is the world. Okay, so to me, I'm not even going to pull from the deck. I see the obstacle as you completing some of these projects. It's like you're taking on so much that, you may not make it for certain deadlines. So you just need to balance your time effectively and efficiently. For career, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Really, to have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune together are just amazing. The Wheel of Fortune can sometimes represent a 12-month period, 4 seasons. So I feel like this incense is very strong. I feel like some of you will be seeing out a 1-year contract or finishing up in a workplace that year, so the end of the year. For others of you, this is finishing off something that you've been working on for 12 months, or you're offered a 1-year contract that's starting in 2025. Let's see with career, what else? I feel like you will be approached by someone to be poached. And look at how we have 2 lions here and here, the World and the Wheel of Fortune. Remember, I had pulled the Strength card for you earlier. Okay, so this is all about you having the confidence to throw your ring in the hat, your hat in the ring. It's Mercury retrograde as I'm filming, guys. And let's see, what else for career? Oopsies. The Magician. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. I feel like there may be a promotion up for grabs, or a lofty goal or dream of yours, and you're like, it's too big, I'm not experienced enough, not qualified enough, but you can do it. You just have to go for it. When it comes to finances, with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Hermit reversed, I'm going to roll my dice. Yeah, this is what I thought. Cancer, the 8th house, and the Sun. I feel like someone is trying to be emotionally manipulative with you when it comes to the resources or the finances that they share with you, or maybe an inheritance. Someone's trying to guilt you into spending money in a certain way, or try to emotionally manipulate you not to spend or invest your money in a certain way. This could be a family member. This could be related to a property or property that you're meant to inherit, or investing in a property. This could even be related to how you spend your money when it comes to raising your children. Maybe I'll pull one more card to clarify. The Ace of Swords. Yeah, this could be related to the previous 3 months. So July, August, September. So maybe this discussion is coming back up again for one reason or another. With love, we've got the 8 of Cups. For some of you, this is walking away from a romantic connection which is toxic or that no longer serves you. For others of you, if you are still in a relationship around this time, this is putting to bed a long-standing issue between the two of you. Okay, so something that you've been arguing about constantly or something that you haven't been able to agree on. I see you agreeing on it. Okay, let's pull one of these guys. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so for some of you, this could be like a divorce coming through. This could be walking away from really differing belief systems. So even though it says religious factors, this could be like spiritual factors or how you see the world. I see you guys being able to get on the same page. For others of you, you may be saying goodbye to a romantic connection, going through a breakup, or just, you know, cutting someone off because you see the world far too differently. Whether that is that, you know, this individual is not as spiritual as you, or they have no interest in spiritual development. Maybe you just feel like your religions are not compatible, or just how you see the world isn't compatible. Pull one more card. For this, King of Pentacles. This is your decision. I feel like this is not the other person. Like if you go through a breakup, I see this as you making that decision. It's not coming from the other person. For those of you who are in a relationship, I see you guys agreeing on how to invest your money or what to do with a career or business decision. Health, the Chariot. Okay, you guys who have maybe been impeded by your health when it comes to your ability to exercise or maybe travel, maybe go on a plane. I see you being free of this. You know, this is, look at this, we've got like that, are they laurels? Is that what they're called? Like wreath looking things. I see this as in December, this is giving me Christmas vibes. In particular, you getting a clear or clean bill of health with something that's been troubling you, or like you get the green light to maybe like stop with a really strict diet. I just see you being able to have more freedom to do what you want to do. The Knight of Wands reversed, the Two of Swords reversed. This will require action on your part. So it's like you need to seek out this information. You need to maybe, you know, monitor your own health, but also I don't want to give health advice because, you know, I'm not qualified, but 5th house, Aries and Saturn. Yeah, I see you just feeling more capable and having more autonomy and just being perhaps free of a health issue that's been troubling you. And so group 1, that's all I have for you for your 2024 tarot predictions. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Wishing you many blessings for the year ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. Hi group 2, for those of you who chose the Wild Unknown deck by Kim Kranz, or perhaps you were drawn to the jade crystal or the word bloom. Okay, so before I get into the tarot, I'm going to start off with another Kim Kranz deck. This is the archetype deck, and I'm also going to pull an animal card. Okay, so this is the catalyst energy for your theme, I guess you could say, for 2024. So this is like the overall energy that you're going to be dealing with. Now I do have the apocalypse card here, so don't be deterred. To me, this indicates that you are going to be breaking through massive barriers, overcoming massive blockages, and finally leveling up and starting this exciting new chapter of your life. For some of you, this may be the biggest year of your life to date. So it feels like there's changes all around already as I'm channeling into your energy. We've got the unicorn card here. Okay, so things that you didn't dare to believe were possible are going to be happening in 2024. I'm going to read the apocalypse card, but I'm not going to read the unicorn. I will explain this card in a moment. Is that going to stand? Yes. Okay, so let's have a look. Apocalypse, removing the veil of deception. Apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seemingly opposing directions. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how relieving it is to witness them come into the light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narrative breaks and a new story forms. Apocalypsis energy is similar to a forest fires. Devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we see who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. When light, the unknown becomes known and guides the way. When dark, nihilism, fatalism, hopelessness. Okay, bit of a dark card to start off with, but don't despair. Again, we have the unicorn here. So I feel like for you guys, my pile number 2, there is going to be some sort of enormous blessing that comes after a major disappointment. Now, for some of you, you may have already experienced this disappointment in 2023. I'm just going to roll the dice and see what energy this pertains to. Instinctively, I feel like you're coming out of this energy. You know what the apocalypsis card refers to. It may be the breakdown of a relationship, a marriage, the loss of a loved one, the loss of a job, not being able to work, a relocation, or something that took place that you either didn't want to happen or it took a lot out of you to enact this change or to walk away from whatever it is that came to a close. The Sun, the 7th house in Aquarius. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is career, relationship, or even the loss of friendships or a friendship in particular. I do feel a lot of grief. I pre-shuffled some oracle cards. I haven't looked at these yet, so let's take a look. Okay, we've got the loss card here. This says grief, sadness, and resurrection. This card says it's a yes, all right? So to me, this is like a yes from the universe in being able to move forward with something that's been really difficult for you, that you've been trying to... I feel like you've been trying to heal from something. You've been trying to let go of something. It feels really a lot like an emotional attachment. I've also got the rarity card, which says blue. It's interesting. There's a lot of blue here. And in the previous pile, I pulled a blue mushroom. And I was talking about how blue is a rare pigment that doesn't occur in nature very often. So you may be drawn to pile 1 as well. And then this card here says, trigger statement, I am unstable. The true statement is, I am aware. You are strengthening the connection between your energetic and physical bodies to help you manifest your goals. Well, let's get into it, group 2. I'm going to start off by looking at the first quarter of the year. So I'll do all 4 quarters. I'll look at opportunities, obstacles, career, finances, love, relationships, and health. So what's the opportunity that's coming through in January, February, and or March? The Sun. Wow. I love this. This is like such a positive start to the reading post-apocalypsis. This is a beautiful first tarot card to pull. The opportunity here is for you to grow after the end of a very, very difficult chapter or cycle in your life. this, got Aquarius again, Aquarius 8th house, Neptune. This may even be coming back from some sort of perceived loss of mutual resources. This may be to do with someone rescinding their offer to help you out financially, or maybe with child support or alimony money. Even, I'm seeing insurance payouts for some of you guys. In any case, I feel like January, February, and March are going to be a really positive first quarter of the year for you. Let's look at the obstacle. Lovers, King of Swords. Okay, this is like, the obstacle is being direct and assertive with loved ones, setting boundaries, putting them in their place if necessary. But, that being said, the Sun and the Lovers are the two most positive cards in the deck. And I have the 10 of Cups underneath. So somehow I feel like this is the bridge, right? Communication, being assertive, being direct, being objective, fair, and just. Okay, just not saying more than you need to, being wise with your words, being concise, being firm but fair. Okay, that is the way for you to get the best results out of January, February, and March. This is to do with love, relationships, family, career. You will need to use your voice. You will need to speak up to ask for what is yours, or to defend or protect what is yours. I'm going to roll the dice about the obstacle as well. 9th house, Mercury, Gemini. Defending your vision for the future. Defending your beliefs, whether these are religious, spiritual, world beliefs. Perhaps being assertive when it comes to educating yourself on something that's important. Maybe something to do with the media, with Gemini and Mercury. Maybe this is being straight up with your friends, with Mercury and Gemini, and just saying, hey, I understand that you may not agree with this or believe in this, but this is what I believe in, and I'm not going to stop talking about it because it makes you uncomfortable. It's not about shoving your beliefs down other people's throats. It's about not silencing yourself when the opportunity presents itself for you to share your opinion freely, just as those around you are doing. Okay, so this is related to career. Ooh, no, too many. I'm going to take these two. 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so this could be a delay with a contract coming through, a delay with a collaboration, with something to do with work, with clients, with deals or sales, it's some sort of renegotiation. With the 2 of Pentacles reversed, you may have to change around your schedule or important meetings or deadlines because you want to invest your time and energy into something that requires more of that pooled energy. I see you spreading yourselves thin in terms of career or projects, even creative projects, or if you own your own business. And it's like you need to rebalance the scales. Uranus, 9th house again, Libra. You may have to walk away from someone you collaborate with. You may have to rein in what you had agreed to provide in terms of services. This could even be like a project with friends. It doesn't need to be work, but it could be like something to do with content creation, podcasts, YouTube, social media, something you were going to sell, something businessy. Okay, so now let's have a look at finances. 7 of Pentacles. Okay, you're revising things. Something about your financial situation isn't working for you. And so I see you taking stock of what your expenditures are, budgets. I see you working with some kind of budget or putting some sort of saving scheme into play. Scheme, I don't know why I'm calling it a scheme. I see you being smarter with your money after realizing that you've overspent, or perhaps even realizing that, if you want to go down a certain path, how you're spending your money now isn't going to work. So for some of you, that could be saving up for a house, saving up to relocate abroad, saving up to enroll in a college or university program. Maybe you're preparing to bring a child into the world, you want to start a family, and you're like, this isn't working. What I'm doing with money isn't working. Let's take another card here. 10 of Swords. I always get, I was getting confused with my other deck. 10 of Wands. Okay, for some of you, this is that you're not going to be helping someone out financially anymore, or with resources, or maybe you babysit for your child, if you're babysitting a grandchild. Maybe you are helping a friend out, helping someone out financially. There's certain commitments or responsibilities, and you're like, look, I'd love to help you, but I can't. For others of you, this could be more about changing your mindset when it comes to taking up people's requests. All right, so this is maybe about your own personal resources, where you're having to set stronger boundaries, and you're like, I can't just drop everything and come and help you just because you're asking me to. Okay, so now let's have a look at love and then health. Love, 10 of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to pull a clarifying card here. Actually, no, I'm going to pull one of my love cards. 10 of Pentacles reversed. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. With the 10 of Pentacles reversed, I feel like you and your significant other, if you are in a relationship, are having really important conversations about family values, what's important to you, learning more about each other, learning about how you can work together instead of working against one another. Uranus, Cancer, 4th house. Yeah, these are big conversations about your family, their family, property, living together, what to do with your parents. You're going to have someone, like one of your parents, come and live with you. Are you going to put them into retirement care? Do you have people who are dependent on you? Maybe your partner has children from a previous relationship, and you're looking at how you can blend your families together. For others of you, this is sitting down and nutting out the differences in your approach to parenting and getting onto the same page. Now, for those of you who are not in a relationship, I see you overcoming, for want of a better term, your programming from maybe your parents or whoever raised you when it comes to what kind of partner you should be looking for, what kind of a relationship you should aspire to have. With forgiving and learning, maybe some of you are going through a process of forgiving your ex for perceived wrongdoing. Let me take one more card for singles for this month. The 8 of Swords. Okay, so for many of you who are single and you're looking for a relationship, or maybe not looking for a relationship, in any case, this card represents, the 8 of Swords here represents you understanding what your part is to play when it comes to why your love life is the way that it is. Do you want it to bloom? Are you looking for that someone special with the Rarity card? Are you having to lower your standards, or have you lowered your standards? I personally don't believe in lowering one's standards to settle. There's someone for everyone. I do genuinely believe that. But ultimately, there's going to be a lot of soul searching that's done in the first 3 months of the year if you're wanting to call a relationship into your life. And for others of you, you may still be grieving the loss of a previous relationship or connection. Now let's have a look at health. The 2 of Swords. A decision needs to be made with your health. I'm going to take a clarifying card, the Hierophant. Okay, so for some of you, this may be whether or not you follow a traditional path when it comes to medicine and treatment or health treatment of sorts. In any case, the Hierophant here suggests that knowledge and education is key. The Two of Swords could indicate that there's something that you're ignoring. Third house, Sagittarius and the Moon. Okay, this could be to do with your arms. The third house rules over hands, fingers, arms, forearms. This could be related to your nervous system, your lungs. With the Moon, this could somehow indicate your posture. I'm just like, my postures don't even. So, you know, this could be posture while you're at work, posture while you're using the computer or on your phone. With Sagittarius here, again, this speaks to knowledge and that there's more information. Maybe someone has suggested that you try a certain treatment or a certain surgery and you're unsure. That uncertainty is an indicator that it's time to get more information. Of course, I'm not qualified to give any kind of medical advice, but, you know, I don't think there's any harm in me saying that getting a second opinion is always a good idea. Third opinion, doing research, and just making sure that you're comfortable with a course of action that you may be taking. Okay, so now let's have a look at the second quarter of the year. So this is April, May, June. Opportunity. Seven of Swords. Obstacle. Wheel of Fortune. Career. Four of Pentacles. Finances. Three of Swords. Love. Three of Wands. Health. Emperor. Awesome. Okay, so the opportunity that's coming through here is your secretiveness, your silence, keeping cards close to your chest. Just in general, I feel like you being a bit more tight-lipped about your intentions and your plans are important, especially if they're out of the box with the unicorn card. So other people may not understand where you're coming from, what your intentions are. They may not see the vision, and that's why sometimes it's important to wait until you have the answers or something tangible before you start talking to other people about it. With the Sun, the 7th house in Aries, this could be about a relationship, a new relationship, or what you and your significant other are planning to do. Or this could be about a contract or a business partnership or some sort of client relationship or deal or sale. I may have repeated myself there, apologies. Let's have a look at the obstacle for this second quarter. The Hermit, Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. Okay, so this is, again, speaking to that solo action. You just having your own vision. You know, the Hermit card is associated with spiritual awakenings. And so this is about you maybe going through a period of solo time. I said something similar in pile one. Again, you may be drawn to pile one, but going through a period of perhaps being alone or not as social as what you would normally want in order for spirit or the universe to deliver these much anticipated and wanted change. But it's like you need to zip your lips in order for spirit to work on what it is that you're wanting to see come through, because talking to lots of people about it is somehow affecting the time frame, especially because see how there's like this intricate ribbon that's going around what almost looks like a clock. It's like one wrong pull could destabilize the entire plan. And so this is about making sure that you keep things close to your chest so that other people don't meddle with your vision or even put some negative energy or juju onto it to disrupt your flow. So the next card here is career. Okay, so we've got the Four of Pentacles. To me, there's not much happening with career, not much change. The Four of Pentacles is a little bit of a stalemate energy, but for another way to interpret it is it's like a solid energy. I see this as a positive when it comes to steady business, a steady influx of clients, no more than what you normally get, no less. There's not too much progress or growth. But for some of you, this could come as a welcome reprieve, especially if you've been really tired from the first quarter of the year. Okay, so if January, February, March was go, 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 the second quarter of the year is like, oh, okay, I can spend more time at home, spend more time with the family or with my partner, or with my pets, or maybe go on a vacation because the fort's being held down. Finances, Three of Swords. There is some sort of disappointment here with finances. I'm going to take a clarifier card to see what this is all about. Five of Wands and the Moon. I actually feel like this is sitting with uncertainty about whether something's going to pull through or come off. I don't really see there being conclusions that are drawn, financially speaking. There's just a lot of fears coming up, a lot of insecurities. I'm getting feelings of unworthiness because of perhaps your salary or your financial prospects. Pisces, Saturn in the third house. Okay, for some of you, this is a delay. Maybe you were expecting money to be paid to you that's owed to you. For others of you, this was waiting for a salary increase or a promotion. For others of you, maybe you thought a big deal was going to come off and now you're not sure where that stands, especially because I've got Neptune here in the third house. So that's like confusion when it comes to business deals and contracts, and Saturn, there's a delay. Let's look at the overall outcome for this. Oh, two cards. Eight of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay. Some kind of blessing is coming through. The ultimate outcome is this experience won't last forever. This uncertainty won't last forever. Whatever you're trying to achieve financially, if this is a project, a promotion, or maybe the successful completion of a project which leads to the revenue coming in or a deal coming in, I feel like it's coming. It's just not on your time. It's just not when you want it to happen. So I'll leave that there for now. Love and romance. I've got the Three of Wands. For those of you who are in a relationship, I see you planning your future together and it looks rosy. Maybe you're talking about moving in together. Maybe you're talking about going on a holiday together or starting a family, buying a property, starting a business together or doing something creative. We've got the Devil card here. Okay, so let's have a look. Why is the Devil card? Okay. So this, to me, I don't read this as a negative. I read this as your love life or your sex life spicing up. So if you're romantically involved with another person, to me, this is like the passion being reignited. If you are single, I feel like in the second quarter of the year, you may meet someone who you're really attracted to, like sexually, just right from the beginning. Let me take one of my... This could be with a friend because I got the 11th house, Libra, which is also friendship, and Saturn. So this could be someone older. This could be someone from work. It could be a friend, or it could be someone you've known for a very long time, even if it's an acquaintance. Take one more card, then I'll move on. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so I see you working on yourself with the Three of Wands, and someone is appreciating it in a romantic sense or in a sexual sense. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of compliments coming in the second quarter of the year. Now let's have a look at your, put that one away, health. I got the Emperor. Okay, I feel like you're building up your strength. Some of you may be training for a marathon or something sporty or athletic in nature, and I see you feeling strong. I see you being really happy with your physique. I see you... okay, this is really specific. Anyone who's been experiencing ED, which is erectile dysfunction, the Emperor card, I see you guys overcoming that, finding some sort of solution or something that works for you. I'm going to take another card. The Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is discovering the answers or the solution or some kind of resource in something or someone you'd previously overlooked. So it could be that you'd seen a certain doctor, or you read something, like read an article and you discounted a certain healing modality, and then you go back and try it and you're like, oh, this works. P.S. This is not just for ED. For others of you, this is related to stronger joints, muscles, just having more vitality. And for others of you, it could just be like you're able to get up earlier in the morning. You just have more energy. Four of Wands and the Chariot. The Chariot is movement. You're able to do things you weren't previously able to do. And the Four of Wands is success and celebration. Some of you may be, I'm seeing like a cast being removed, or moon boot, or a sling. You know, it's like you're strong enough to stand on your own without some sort of support, maybe even a brace, seeing a neck brace being removed. So yeah, it's good times for health for you guys. So let's look at the third quarter, the opportunity. We've got the Eight of Wands, the obstacle, the Death card, career, Ace of Swords, Five of Swords, 2 cards came out, I'll honor it. Finances, Sun reversed, and that's so weird. Just as that happened, there's this bird on my balcony ledge, and I've never seen a bird land there. I mean, you'd think that would happen a lot. Anyway, love, the Devil again. We need to address that, guys. And now lastly, let's look at health. Four of Pentacles. Okay. So why am I putting this over here? I'm going to need that. Okay, for the opportunity for the third quarter of the year. So this is July, August, September. The Eight of Wands. Plans are able to move quickly. Things are moving quickly. Contracts are coming in. Sales are coming in. I see you being busy, busy, busy. I see you messaging people about creative ideas. So socially speaking, the Eight of Pentacles just flipped out of my hand. So I see lots of different work projects on the go. For others of you, this is a very social time. Maybe you're talking to friends. I think there may be a Mercury retrograde in there as well. So this could be people who you used to be in frequent contact with, coming out of the woodwork. I'm just going to take another card for this. The Six of Wands. There's some sort of success that comes through rapidly. I'm seeing the growth of a business, the growth of a social media platform or channel. Hope that's mine. Subscribe if you haven't already and you like the content here. On a different note, I see success with something that you have been working on, maybe like a writing project, content creation. I just see like furious writing or typing. And I see you working together with other people this third quarter. South Node, Capricorn, 10th house. Yeah, you're releasing something to the public and it's received really, really well. Six of Wands is like that celebration energy. The obstacle, we've got death. You have to know when to let it go. You have to know when to release this project. You have to know when to send the email, send the text, instead of just reading things again and again and again. It's about letting go. And this It's a Yes card is coming through really strongly, where it's like when it feels like a yes, release it, don't delay. With career, I know I've touched on that already. I've got the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords. So this is having a clarifying conversation, maybe with a boss, maybe with a coworker, maybe with a difficult client. You may have to sever ties. Okay, because this person, their energy, I mean, if it's a boss, that may be difficult, but it's very like, this is a worm. I'm seeing like, I'm getting like an earworm, like they're getting in other people's ear about you and just saying things that are not true or that are maybe damaging your reputation. Maybe your boss just doesn't, they don't get your vision, or I see someone micromanaging. You don't have to fully cut the cord. It could just be like cutting that behavior out, nipping it in the bud. Okay, so I'm going to roll the dice for this. Yeah, 5th house Mars, Scorpio, defending your creative project, defending your business or your right to be creative. Okay, I just got sexual harassment. So for some of you, this is maybe having a very difficult conversation with your superior or with human resources to say, look, this is what's going on and it's not okay. Next, we have finances. I have the Sun card reversed. I don't see it as a negative. I see something from January, February, March being relevant in the 3rd quarter of the year, July, August, September. I get that this is something coming back, money that's owed, revisiting a project that's ready to launch, and then you get revenue from that. There, the Sun, career, 2nd house, money, finances, Aries. This is like something that you started in January, February, March that was delayed is now ready to be launched. But I'm going to clarify the reversal. The Magician, the only thing standing in the way is you. Okay, so this is about knowing that the project's ready, or maybe you need to go through an editing process. I would say, again, this comes down to timing. You don't want to wait too long, but you don't want to over curate it. With the Devil, actually, I'm going to take the Romance card. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I don't know what that sound is. I hope you can't hear it. Whoa, 3 cards. I'll honor it. Okay, we've got attraction, codependency, and romantic feelings. So, for some of you, you or your significant other are codependent. I'm getting an overprotective energy. I'm getting a bit of jealousy, a bit of possessiveness. I'm sure you guys can hear that. Why do people always mow their lawns every time I film? Anyway, nothing I can do. So this says addictions are affecting your romantic life. So you or your partner may have a vice or an addiction that you need to overcome. Ultimately, with the codependency thing, I feel as though you may need to speak to your partner about you two having things that you do independently of each other, or just asking them to trust you more. With attraction and romantic feelings, I do feel as though this isn't about cutting off that relationship. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of romance. For those of you who are single, I see this as attracting a partner or attracting someone or flirting with someone. And, there's a lot of sexual tension, a lot of sexual energy there. With codependency, it's about, maybe not coming on too strong. And that's not because I'm saying like hold back and don't be the real you. It's like the energy of this person feels a little bit standoffish. So it's about not jumping the gun or being overbearing, especially because this person's energy feels a bit fragile, a bit sensitive. They may have come out of a relationship, and this could be the first time that they're dating or interested in someone else. For others of you, if there's no one on the scene romantically speaking, this is about overcoming blockages and insecurities about not having a partner, especially if, you're getting asked by family or friends, like, have you met someone? Or like, why don't you have a boyfriend? Or like just annoying stuff like that. So it's about knowing that, you're willing to hold out for the right person, and you're not just going to settle for anyone because you feel the need to be in a relationship. Now, lastly, with health, for the 3rd quarter of the year, not much to report. I see no sort of change or fluctuation here. So your health, as it is when you enter July, will be the same as when you're finishing up September. So it feels very stable, very, very secure. If there's a health issue or ailment that you are dealing with, I don't see it getting worse, but I also don't see too much improvement in the 3rd quarter of the year. I roll the dice on that. Aries, 6th house, Mars. Yeah, if you do have a health issue during this quarter of the year, I see you working on finding new ways to heal yourself, or work with, the right health practitioner for you, or find the right health treatment for you. Okay, so now let's move on to the last quarter of the year. I can't believe each pile is turning out to be like 45 minutes each. That's crazy. My battery's running low. Okay. Alrighty, so this is the opportunity that's coming through in the last quarter of the year. So October, November, December. Judgment. Obstacle. These cards are flying out. Four of Pentacles again. Okay, we'll address that too. Career. Nine of Pentacles. Finances. Hanged Man. Love. Got the Lovers card, as well as the Page of Swords. I love to see that. And health. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So with the opportunity that's coming through, again, I have the Judgment card here. I've got the 10th house, Virgo, and Jupiter. Wow. Okay. So this is related to career, or your social standing, or your public life, your public self. I see this as an opportunity to spread your wings. Okay, with the Judgment card here, with the Three of Swords coming out to clarify. I feel like this is you setting the story straight, or proving people wrong. And this is coming from a place of disappointment. It's coming from a place of feeling misjudged or excluded. I see you rising above. Look how that's just one white bird and then all these other birds are black. So you're really standing out, and your differences, you being unique, right, is what is making people recognize you. Okay, so for many of you, the last quarter of the year, what's happening with the 10th house Virgo and Jupiter is that you are having a major career success, or people are seeing a fully transformed you. Maybe you've transformed from or overcome some kind of heartbreak, loss, grief, and you're coming out and rising above on top. With Jupiter in the 10th house, how you are being perceived in like a public sense is receiving a blessing. Like is blessed, okay? So you're being seen as someone who is confident, knowledgeable, successful, trustworthy, worldly, respectable. This could be a huge promotion or a huge win or triumph that comes through. I feel that this is coming through start of December, between the start of December and Christmas. That's the energy of like something notable happening, especially with that bloom card. It's like, this is when you're blooming. This is when you're showing up as this, showing up as the unicorn after this apocalypse energy. Okay, the obstacle is the Four of Pentacles. Clarified by the Three of Wands. Okay, the obstacle is feeling stagnant, feeling stuck. If you recall, that was what came through with that health card previously in the third quarter. So in this sense, it's like the obstacle of the last quarter of the year is you feeling like you're in a stuck energy, nothing's moving, it's stagnant, it's stale. When are my ships coming in with the Three of Wands? When am I seeing the fruits of my labor? When am I seeing money come in? When is this relationship manifesting? Why isn't my life moving? Why do I feel like everything in my body is telling me it's a yes, I want to move forward, I want to transcend, I want to start the next chapter, but I feel rooted to the spot? And with that trigger statement, like, why do I feel unstable when I am experiencing this success? So that could be another way that that's playing out. We've got the Nine of Pentacles for career. And look, underneath the deck, I've got the Sun card. Okay, so with career, I see a huge milestone coming through, a huge achievement. There's like a success in creating something that no one can take from you. This is your hard-earned, hard-won success. I see you mastering some sort of skill, which allows you to improve your finances. I'm going to roll the dice for this. Virgo again, the 6th house again, and the Sun. Yeah, I mean, this is like career, literally. So I'm going to clarify the 9 of Pentacles. Why is this here? The High Priestess. Knowing your worth and knowing when is the right moment to hold back. The High Priestess is about being mute. So the advice from the cards here is don't go around, trying to talk about your achievements or your milestones. Let other people talk for you, especially with Virgo in the 6th house. This is like, be humble. With the Sun here, it's like, let your boss or let your own creative success, if you don't have a boss, speak for itself. That's the smart move here. That's the smart play. Finances, got the Hanged Man. This is like a period of waiting. I see you being really angry with the red eyes here with the bat. I see you seeing red, like someone has threatened your financial situation, or they've tried to take your resources. I feel like someone's maybe, delaying paying you back or giving you a salary increase, or not paying you your worth. But that's what the 9 of Pentacles is all about. So let me take a clarifying card for this energy. Yeah, 10 of Wands. This is like feeling maybe overburdened financially, feeling like you can't take a break from work because you need to provide, financially speaking. I'm going to roll the dice here. 3rd house, the Sun again, Taurus. So this is about researching what the best decision is when it comes to an investment, because the 3rd house is research. The Sun is to do with career and business, and Taurus is about finances and resources. So this is about doing the requisite research before making a decision, and maybe holding off with an investment, maybe holding off moving money around, maybe waiting to see how the chips fall, pardon the pun, when it comes to an investment and whether you cash that in or not. Love, oh my God, I got the Lovers card here and the Page of Swords. If you're single, I feel like this is the awareness of someone who has a crush on you, someone who's interested in you romantically, someone who's talking about taking you out on a date, or their feelings for you. You could be confessing your feelings for someone else. Aquarius, 10th house, the North Node. This could be making a relationship status public or known. This could be getting into a relationship, becoming exclusive, getting engaged, getting married, an engagement party perhaps with Aquarius here. If you're in a relationship already, Libra, 4th house, the South Node. Difficulties with your property and living circumstances are dissipating. Issues with your children are starting to lessen. Things are getting easier. If you're pregnant, I see the pregnancy getting easier. For others of you, this is like focusing on what's important to the two of you and saying goodbye to family drama, maybe their family, maybe your family. Getting on the same page when it comes to a joint decision about the future of your family, or the future of where the two of you want to live together. Look, the end of this year, there's some kind of blessing coming through on your love life, no matter whether you're single or in a relationship or casually dating someone. Now, lastly, for health, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. I see you working hard on your health. See this spider in the center of this web? There's no insects in the web. There's nothing caught here. This is a perfect web. So I feel like you've worked really hard on your health and it's starting to show. You're seeing results and you're continuing to work hard. I'll take one more clarifying card for this. The Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Jupiter, the 11th house, and Libra. Okay, I see that things aren't so difficult anymore with a health situation. Sorry guys, the camera cut out there. I see this as being really positive for your health. You're able to walk away from a health issue or what you were doing to maintain your health or to work on your health. It doesn't feel like such a chore anymore. It doesn't feel like, it's a pain in the bum for you to be working out or to stick to a certain diet. It's like you're becoming accustomed to these changes. And so pile 2, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Wishing you many blessings for 2024, and I'll see you in my next video. Hi pile 3 for those of you who chose the Ethereal Visions deck, or perhaps you were drawn to the clear quartz crystal or the word release. Before I get into the tarot, I'm going to pull a card from the Kim Cran's Archetypes deck. So this will be the energy or the catalyst theme for 2024. Okay, let's see, what are you dealing with in 2024? We've got 2. I'm only going to read one. I'm going to read the tear, but just know that you also got the sword. I'm pretty familiar with the meaning of the sword, so I'm going to just reference what I recall. The tear, the mourning, as in mourning the loss, the release, the rain. Tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotion to run its elemental course. Often the tear is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy and vulnerability. Some say that tears are so powerful in softening our egos that they open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair that, once acknowledged, will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. When light, melody, melancholy, flowing through. When dark, drowning, drama, murkiness. The sword is all about decision making and taking action and being swift. It's about cutting things away in one powerful and swift movement and not causing more pain with a dull blade. So for some of you, this could, by the way, actually you may be called to watch group 2 because there was a similar energy with the Archetypes card. Nevertheless, for some of you, you may find that you need to end a relationship, walk away from a job, cut off a friend or certain friendships, or say goodbye to your current town or place that you call home. And I feel like the sword card is asking you not to prolong this decision anymore, because somehow waiting things out or just not making a decision is hurting you, and it's also hurting whoever else is involved in the situation. I'm going to take an animal card too. We've got the octopus. Okay, this card in this deck, also a Kim Cran's deck, speaks to codependency, clinginess, people trying to hang on, with all the tentacles. I feel like you're trying to cut them away with the sword. You're like cutting off all these arms that are trying to wrap themselves around you and hold you rooted down to the spot where you are, so that you can't progress, that you can't move on. I feel such a heaviness in my heart, to the point where I feel like crying right now, where it's just like so hard for you guys to just walk away from this thing or release this thing. I did pre-shuffle some oracle cards, which I'll go through before the tarot. So we have harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. We also have number 3 there. So 3 months from when you watch this. This is a timeless reading, so you can watch it anytime. You know, any time between now and, let's say, I guess the end of 2024. 3 months from whenever you're watching this, I feel like you're going to achieve a level of harmony, stability, productivity, self-power, and self-confidence. We have create boundaries. This is exactly what I was talking about with the octopus card. And I haven't seen these oracle cards, by the way, so this is all news to me. This says fairy ink cap as the mushroom card. It says subtlety. And with this card saying release, I feel like you don't need to be, you don't need to make a big song and dance about this. You don't need to say, I'm cutting you off, I'm creating a boundary, this doesn't work for me. Like, you can sort of fade out or fizzle things out, or do it in a way that is respectful and embraces the concept of peace. It doesn't need to be an ugly letting go. So this trigger statement card says, I am under attack. The true statement is, I am strong. This also says shielded and repellent. You will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and release. My God. Okay, we've got release twice here. Your energetic boundaries again, are fortified. Okay, so no matter what energy is pulling on you, people, places, things, you have the strength to cut them away. You are a lot stronger than you think, and I feel like your delay in walking away from this person, this situation, this job, this relationship, these living circumstances, like it's rooted in fear, but it's not representative of the actual strength that you have. So now I'm going to look at the 4 quarters of the year. Okay, so let's look at an opportunity, an obstacle, career, finances, love, and health for each quarter. So the opportunity of the first quarter of the year, 8 of Wands reversed. I'll go into it in a moment. The obstacle, 7 of Wands. Career, excellent, Queen of Pentacles. Finances, amazing, the Lovers. Love, Page of Cups, love in this, and health, 4 of Wands. Wow, how positive, like I'm amazed. Okay, so the first 2 cards are a bit meh, but the rest looking good. So with opportunity, I feel like something that you wanted to move quickly is just not happening. There's delays. It feels bureaucratic. It feels like these things rely or hinge on other people. It feels like you're not getting clear answers. This could be, Moon, 4th house, which are both property and family related, and Virgo. It feels like this could be related to a property, a move-in date, selling, buying, someone moving in with you, someone moving out. Maybe this is to do with starting a family and you're wanting to ask your partner, you know, what their timeline is or what their thoughts and feelings are about it, and you're just not getting anywhere. On a different level, this could be to do with trying to have a civil relationship with your family, maybe your parents. With that Virgo energy, it's just like transactional, business as usual. Like, I get creating boundaries with family coming through in the first quarter of the month. Let me take a clarifier. Ace of Swords. I feel like my cards are just saying like, yep, Cailin, you're on the money. So I'm going to move along. With the obstacle, we've got the 7 of Wands. This is you standing your ground. this is my decision. This is what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing with work, business, my life, my relationship, my kids, like keeping people at arm's length, really. That's the energy of this. So the obstacle is you being assertive. The obstacle is you fighting off or fending off codependency. 10 of Wands. Maybe people telling you you're taking on too much or your timeline's not going to work. What you're trying to do in January, February, March, like, you should take it easy or delegate or whatever. No, I feel like this is your cross to bear. I feel like these are your responsibilities and you need to maybe tell people, hey, I know how much I can handle, please back off. Now, with career, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. I see that you guys are maybe creating, starting a new project or a new creative, like business venture, maybe a business, a new business or new business ideas that will generate a form of income for you. You could be generating a new stream of income in another way. I see that you are feeling really proud of yourself for what you've achieved with career. 9th house, Mars, Leo. You could be offered some kind of publishing contract or involved in import and export. You could be involved in global foreign affairs. Perhaps you are a lawyer, or you work with, maybe you're a translator, maybe you're a teacher. If you work in any of those industries, I see something really, really positive happening in the first quarter of the year. Let me take a clarifier for this. Oops. Yep, 4 of Pentacles, securing the bag. I see this as you maintaining what you have and then being able to get some more, especially with these grapes. The Queen of Pentacles, she knows what she's doing. She knows how to handle money, resources. She's very trusted. Everything she touches turns to gold. You may be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Moving along though with finances, we've got the Lovers card. Something awesome or something amazing is happening to your finances and resources in the first quarter of the year. Maybe you're combining resources with another person. Someone could be giving you a gift and they're like, this is to start this new chapter, put towards the house, wedding present, High Priestess. This could be you keeping your mouth shut about your finances and resources while just watching, dollars roll in from some sort of project. 4th house, Sun, Aries. This could be the sale of a property or money towards your property. This could be your family helping you out financially. And this could be maybe inheriting a property or inheriting something for the home. Nevertheless, let's move along. Let's have a look at love. We've got actually, I'm going to do this deck. Page of Cups. This is amazing. This could be a new relationship starting for some of you. This could be developing feelings for someone, even if it's not like that deep. It could be that you're flirting with someone and feeling good about yourself. If you're in a relationship with another person, you could be finding out that you're expecting a child. You could be talking about starting a family together. Maybe you're finding out you're expecting a grandchild. Let's see what else. 2 cards come out. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So for some of you, you may be freeing yourself from a past toxic relationship. Doesn't need to be toxic. It could just be that you went through a breakup and you're like, I just want to move on from the energy. I want to cut it out. You may be looking at doing a cord cutting ritual. I'm gonna put some links in the description box below for cord cutting or in the comment box. So have a look out for those. They're like meditations. Anyway, so for some of you, you're realizing that someone who you are already keen on is worth the wait. They may be unemotionally available right now. But yeah, let's see what else. One more card for this. the Seven of Cups. Okay, so some confusion may be coming up and you're like, is this person waiting for me? Should I free myself from them? Should I let them go because they're not available? But with the Justice card and the Seven of Swords, I feel like justice trumps everything here. You know, this person, if there is someone in your life at this time, this person is worth the wait. With the Seven of Swords, they just have stuff that they can't tell you right now. They, you know, have other things going on, and your relationship is not at the level where they feel comfortable to share this. It doesn't mean that they're, you know, keeping things or whatever. Like, they're just exercising their right not to divulge something just yet, but it doesn't feel sinister. For health, actually, before I'm knocking cards, I've got the Four of Wands. This is good news. This is getting the all clear with a health issue or ailment. See, we've got this repetition here with the grapes, right? To me, this represents like health, vitality, abundance. I feel like good news is coming through. Okay, something that's just come through right now is this could be good news about a loved one's health situation. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the second quarter of the year, which is April, May, June. As you can see, I fold the cards into, you know, the middle of the deck. So give it a good shuffle. What is the opportunity? Oh, Temperance, obstacle, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, career, King of Pentacles. We had Queen of Pentacles in the previous position. Love, Three of Wands, health. Oh, hang on. I forgot finances. Okay, love is Three of Wands. Finances, the Hermit, and health. Page of Swords. Awesome. Okay, so April, May, June, Temperance is the opportunity. So this is you feeling more grounded and in balance when it comes to, let's say, balancing your emotions and intellect, or your rationale and your intuitive, instinctive feeling. With the Temperance card here, moderation is key. So I feel like all areas of your life are coming into balance in a really beautiful way. The Temperance can sometimes refer to healing. So there could be a blessing coming through when it comes to emotional healing. Let me roll the dice. Ninth house, Aries, Uranus. Okay, so this is the Sagittarius card, and the ninth house is also Sagittarius. So this could be having a certain download of information when it comes to your future, belief systems. I feel like you are breaking out of negative thought loops. The Eight of Pentacles, anything that you're working really hard on can yield positive results. I feel like you're working hard on your health. And this could just be to be healthy. And you're seeing the results. The obstacle here, Seven of Pentacles, you're seeing the results, but you're not happy with the results. You're like, yeah, I see improvement, but why isn't it faster? Why don't I have more this? Why don't I have more that? This could be to do with work. This could be to do with the pace of a certain project that you're working on. The obstacle here is not to beat yourself up, not to doubt yourself. I feel like some of you may have executed a project, whether this is with work or around the home, and you're looking back at it and you're like, did I do a good job? Is it good enough? Like, are people going to be happy with this? Am I going to be happy with this? But I really think that you are. Now, with career, we have King of Pentacles. He is the ultimate businessman. He knows where his money's at. He knows what's happening with work. He knows what to say to land deals and clients. He's a great salesperson. This can indicate that a promotion is coming through, or more responsibility, or you are becoming more respected in your field. Let's take another card. Yeah, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. So to me, this indicates that you have, like, your words are like you're speaking law into existence. And what I mean by that is I see you convincing people to back you, invest in you, hire you, give you the promotion, you know, buy your products, invest in you and your services. I see this as being a huge period of leveling up for you in this second quarter. In fact, this may be your biggest quarter of the whole year. Taurus, first house and north node. I see you taking risks when it comes to your investments and how you spend money. I see you having more confidence in yourself and trying something new with respect to your career. For those of you who are at the age of looking at retirement, I see you going over things like your annual leave, your long service leave, your superannuation, retirement funds, and just getting your ducks in a row for that next stage of life. I see you making decisions about how you can contribute to your children financially after you retire. I just see a lot of organization for this second quarter of the year for you, and you're having so much confidence. Like, look how confident these kings are. You're confident in your knowledge, your wisdom, your decision-making ability. With the obstacle here, I feel like someone could be testing you with the Seven of Pentacles. I'm just getting audit. There may be an auditing process that takes place, or someone who kind of makes you jump through a few hoops, and they're like, are you sure you can do what it takes? Would you be comfortable doing, can I have a trial of your product? Can you work at this pop-up store so we can see what you've got? So there maybe will be a point where you have to decide whether you jumping through these hoops to impress this other person or to like close the deal is really worth your time and energy and effort. When it comes to finances, I've got the Hermit card, which is clarified by the Ten of Cups. Wow. Okay, so to me, this indicates that I want to say the first 2 months, April, May, things are maybe a little bit dicey financially in the sense that you may not know how much commission you're going to get from something, how much of a promotion you can expect when it comes to like a salary increase, or what you should be pricing your services at. But after some soul searching and after having some time alone by yourself with the Hermit card here, I see you coming to a decision which makes you really comfortable emotionally speaking. For some of you, you could be going through a period of really conserving your finances with the Hermit card. No travel, not eating out, not socializing, because you're expecting a baby or because you want to put this money towards buying a new property. Yeah, look at that. Fourth house, which is property, living circumstances, family. Tooting my own horn there. And Venus, which is finances and resources. And Neptune, sacrifice. You're sacrificing something for the good of your family or for the good of your property. Or maybe this is to help your parents out financially or help out a family member financially. It could come the other way, right? Where your family is making a donation to you. They're, contributing to your property. They're contributing to, like maybe some kind of fund so that you can put this aside for your children or your future children. Now, looking at love, I got the Three of Wands card, and let's clarify that with the Six of Pentacles. Okay. If you are romantically involved with someone but you're not together, I see a relationship coming in, or at least see them getting onto the same page as you with the Six of Pentacles. So the Three of Wands is all about, I know what's coming in for me. I know what's waiting for me. I know that one day I can expect X, Y, Z. And the Six of Pentacles is you being in balance. This is like that reciprocity, you know, your romantic interest, reciprocating your feelings or wanting to start a relationship with you. If you're already in a relationship, I see the two of you deciding together, you know, especially with the sword energy, about what to do with your future. Saturn, second house, finances, second house, which is finances, and Sagittarius, the future of your financial situation and resources. I know that sounds a bit like boring when it comes to love, but bear with me. I am going to pull one of these cards. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Okay. If you're not in a relationship, this is about not pressuring that person. They've got stuff to do. They've got things to figure out. And, you know, I'm just going to be blunt here. You're not together, so they don't owe you an explanation for every single little thing. They're trying to work through emotional blockages and issues surrounding their heart chakra. So the more you push them, the more they're going to dig their heels in. When you just let them go, when you know, release, just remember, we've got that release energy here. When you release your desire to control the situation and push them for answers, they're going to start moving toward you more quickly, but you have to have patience. Now, if you're in a relationship, again, this let go of control issues card is relevant. This is about you just understanding that it's going to take a while or some time for you and your partner to get on the same page. You need to talk things out. Okay, with the Temperance card, this is about harmony. And remember, you've got the Harmony card. Harmony, balance, moderation is key. Don't, you know, flog a dead horse or shove things down their throat if you're trying to convince them and win them over. This is about the power of persuasion. This is about, and I know that's the Career card, but, you know, just bear with me, guys. Like, this is still showing up in your, oh my God, third quarter energy. I couldn't remember what quarter I was up to for a sec. So this is about delivering the message and then letting your words land. Okay, just wait for the seeds to take root and then watch as this person comes around to whatever it is that you were trying to convince them of. This person being your romantic partner in this sense. So now let's have a look at health. We've got Page of Swords. So to me, this is finding the answer, coming across resources or information to help you improve your health. This could be with a health ailment or issue. This could just be to do with reading an article or even like watching a documentary or some sort of I'm seeing you guys watching video content or even like a clip where it sparks an idea and you're like, I'm going to try this, like a health challenge. I'm going to start training to, you know, do a marathon or Ironman or setting a physical goal for yourself. I'm going to take another card for this and then I'm going to move on to the fourth quarter. 10 of Wands. Okay. Posture. My posture is like not great, guys. So don't do what I'm doing unless, you know, you want to do this. I'm going to try to do this for the rest of the reading. Okay. So posture, you're realizing what's causing issues with your posture. I'm seeing you discovering the root cause of back issues. I've got the North Node, Aquarius, and the 9th house, skin issues, discovering things like healing remedies or things that are going to improve your skin or your circulation. Circulation may be the root cause of an issue that you are experiencing. I'm getting nerve pain as well. So it's like finding out what is triggering this and what can help it. Let me roll one more time. Leo, the North Node again, the 7th house. I think you guys are going to be really trying something new. The 7th house is all about balance. Leo rules the back. Okay, what did I say? Back issues. The North Node is like committing to something new, committing to a new health regime, but discovering something first that's going to help you. Okay, let's look at the fourth quarter, October, November, December. Opportunity, Ace of Swords. Obstacle, you may be drawn to watch group 1. If that's the case, feel free to watch both. Five of Wands. Career, 8 of Cups. What's next? Finances, 3 of Swords. Love, 4 of Pentacles. Health. Okay. 7 of Pentacles again. Okay. Opportunity, Ace of Swords. A new business idea, a new writing project, a new, maybe starting your own business, going into business with another person, creating a social media platform or channel, maybe a YouTube channel. Or maybe if you already have a social media platform or channel, I see you launching something new on there. We've got Venus, the 8th house in Scorpio. So this is concerned with maybe collaborating with another person in terms of sharing your resources. Maybe you're doing a podcast together, writing something together, collaborating in some sort of way. 7 of Swords. Okay, I'm going to see. Why is the 7 of... Okay. So, 7 of Swords plus Scorpio plus the 8th house. Don't tell people about this, guys. Unless it's you and your significant other, or you and the person that it involves. In October, November, December, I see you guys being secretive. I see you guys keeping things to your chest. I see you just being careful about who you let into your inner circle. This could even be about letting go of friendships, guys. We've got the Sword and the Ace of Swords. It's decision time, guys. I have such a surge of energy going through my body right now. Really, like October, November, December. This is the mover and shaker month. This is when it's all happening. This is a game changer for you. This could be when you release certain friendships or things that no longer serve you. Let me take one more card for this. Yeah, King of Wands. You're standing in your power, feeling more confident, feeling more connected to the divine. This could even be a sudden download of information. So this could be like a spiritual awakening that's taking place, because the King of Wands is the most spiritual king of the deck, of the tarot, I mean to say. So this is like, and see this crown and how this sword is going through the crown. It's like you're channeling information straight from the divine through your crown chakra, and this feels really exciting. Here we have a lizard, and some lizards are able to drop their tails, but then they can actually grow them back. So I see this as being a time where you make a sacrifice, you cut your own tail off, you cut something off, you cut off a tentacle, but then something beautiful and positive grows back in its place. As for the obstacle, we've got the 5 of Wands, conflicting thoughts, conflicting opinions, competition, people competing for your time and competing for your energy. It feels draining. It feels like these tentacles are just people coming at you. They want your time, your resources, your information. But you have to take a stand. You have to take a stand in this quarter of the year. Page of Swords again. Okay, remember this came up in relation to your health previously. So this is negatively impacting your health. You need to cut something off, whether this is an arm of your business, certain services, certain contracts, responsibilities, friends, geez, even certain family members if it's really toxic, guys. I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but like all cards are pointing to something's got to go because it's negatively impacting your health. 8th house. Yeah, 8th house, sudden transformation. We've got Mercury, which is friendships. Taurus, which is finances and resources. Maybe this is more about friends, clients, or perhaps siblings or relatives that are draining your energy. Now, you don't have to fully cut off. Maybe it's just using that sword to create boundaries. Creating boundaries is the most loving way that you can say to someone or indicate to someone, hey, I love you, and me creating this boundary with you is because I want you to stay in my life. Because if I didn't want you in my life, I wouldn't bother with a boundary. You'd just be gone. Now, with career, we have the Eight of Cups card. This is a big quarter for you guys. I see lots of you in November and December deciding to walk away from a job, a collaboration, a work project, a work commitment. Some of you may be going on maternity leave, paternity leave, maybe parental leave, whatever it is for you. I see there, I don't see you going back. Whatever you're letting go of in terms of your career, I don't see you going back. Maybe it's a type of service that you used to offer. Maybe it's an industry that you used to be part of. With the Eight of Cups, like that's it, you're done. But it feels like you don't know that you're done. Like when you walk away, when you say like, hey, I'll be back, or like, hey, pause, you don't know that's you finished. Queen of Swords, like you're cutting ties. But for some of you, this could be the mental awareness and acknowledgement that you need to walk away from this job. So even if you don't do it, October, November, December, for a big portion of you, I feel you will. For some of you, I feel that you're making that decision and you just have that awareness. I have to leave. I can't. I can't anymore. I just got emotional saying that. Taurus, again, this is a drain on your finances and resources. With the 5th house and the sun, this is like, I could make money doing my own thing, or I could do something different that's more creative and more fun. The 5th house is fun. It doesn't have to be working for yourself. It could just be like, my job is so boring. I can't with this anymore. I need to move on. Okay, so with finances in the last quarter of the year, I've got the 3 of Swords. We don't love to see it, but let's see what this is about. Okay, it's not that bad. So the 3 of Swords and the Artist. I see this as your heart is calling you to do something fun, artistic, creative, something that maybe involves writing, design, drawing, painting, even architecture. It doesn't matter. It's like whatever your idea of fun is. Maybe this is like acting, photography, filmography, etc. With the 3 of Swords, I don't see this as there's an issue with your finances. I see this as you you earn money. It's good enough money, or maybe it's really good money, but it's not what you want to be doing. And so this heartache comes from, I'm on a good wicket, or my dad used to call it golden handcuffs. Like I feel financially bound, with the octopus. I feel bound to this job because the money's so good, or the benefits are really cushy, but your heart's not in it. And so that's where that pain comes through with the 3 of Swords. Let me take another clarifier. 2 of Swords. Don't want to make a decision. The 2 of Swords card is knowing you have to make a decision and not wanting to, or not acknowledging that there's a decision to be made, and yet inaction is still a decision. You not acting is still you taking action in the form of inaction. Okay, so with the Swords, Ace of Swords and the Sword, just imagine them being crossed, and that's what we've got here. Okay, that's what we've got here. So the opportunity in October, November, December is to take action to create, if not finances or a new stream of income or an increased stream of income, then just to create something which brings you joy. It could, like some of you could be retired and you're like, oh, I have this hobby or this passion project and I feel like I should continue with it, but my heart's not in it anymore, but I feel like I should just continue. This is about you doing things that bring you joy, and that in turn has a domino effect when it comes to increasing your abundance and prosperity in other areas of your life, even if it's not earning a salary per se. Now, when it comes to relationships, I've got the Four of Pentacles. I don't see much movement. Whatever your romantic situation is going into October, November, December, so the last quarter of the year, I don't see much change. But let's just see. It could be your rigidity or stubbornness from you is causing this stalemate. So let's take one of my love oracle cards. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Okay, and the Four of Pentacles is like, on one hand, there may be someone who it's time to walk away from. Okay, so breakup may be on the cards for some of you. For others of you, I see this as you deceiving yourself that this person is the enemy. This person, that I'm romantically involved with, husband, wife, spouse, partner, whoever, this person is attacking me or they're the problem. But I just, as I said that I was drawn to this card, which says the trigger statement. The trigger statement is I am under attack. The true statement is I am strong. And also it says shielded. So this card says you will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and you release. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. Okay, so someone could be in your ear about your partner. Hey, your partner did this or they did that. They were looking at another woman. I get meddling energy. So you just want to make sure that unless you see it with your own eyes, I would just be very mindful of, what you're taking on from others. The Star. A healing and a blessing is coming through on your relationship. Okay, so if this is pertaining to a period of stagnancy, this is you guys being able to level up, realizing that maybe you're your own worst enemy when it comes to this relationship. With the Star card, I see that perhaps your partner is changing their ways. They're finally listening to something you've been saying for a long time. In any case, somehow a blessing on your love life is coming through in the last quarter of the year. Lastly, with health, I see you taking stock of your health. I see you making decisions to do things differently. You may be going over certain health results with a doctor or a health practitioner. You may be looking at, how far you could run at the start of the year versus now. Somehow you're taking inventory of your health. And with the Knight of Cups, I see you lovingly accepting yourself and where you're at. If some of you are on a physical healing journey, with all of this armor, maybe this is, as I'm like rubbing my shoulder, I feel like maybe this is to do with an arm injury here. And look at how he's holding this on his back. I feel like you may be just appreciating how far you've come on your healing journey rather than how much further you have to go. That doesn't mean all of you are going to have some kind of health issue, but if you do have an ongoing or chronic health problem, I see that you are appreciating how far you've come. And with Scorpio here, this is healing energy. The 7th house is about balance, and Mercury rules over the arms. So anyone who has problems in their arms, elbows, forearms, fingers, digits, arthritis here as well, or seizing up of joints, maybe carpal tunnel, I see you as, I see that you're going to experience some kind of improvement in that department. And so group 3, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more content on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Wishing you many blessings for the year ahead, and I'll see you in my next video. Hi group 4, for those of you who chose the Dreamy Moons Tarot deck, or perhaps you were drawn to the rose quartz crystal or the word manifest. Sharing a little secret with you guys, this is my favorite deck. At the very least, it's my current favorite and has been for some time. So maybe this will be my group. So before I get into it, I'm going to pull a card from the Kim Krans archetype deck. And this card is just going to be like the theme for 2024 for you. We can call this the catalyst card. Okay, so this is going to be the energy that surrounds you for 2024. This deck can be a little bit difficult to shuffle. Interesting. So 2 cards came out. I'm only going to read the card for the Siren. I'm pretty familiar with this deck, so I'm just going to share what I know about the Shadow, but I do want to read the whole description for the Siren card. So let's get into it. This has got to be one of my favorite oracle decks, just FYI. The Siren, the Temptress, the Seducer, the Femme Fatale. The siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters, and the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, 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 to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option, unless like Odysseus, I'm pronouncing this wrong, Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of our ship. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. When light, awakened sensuality, absorption, arousal. When dark, wickedness, adultery, wreckage, betrayal, insatiability. And then of course we have the shadow card. So there may be shadow energy at play here. Certainly there will be shadow work for you to do over the course of 2024, and the shadow that may be coming through or the insecurities may be linked to what will people think of me if I choose this path? What will people think if I change careers? What will people think if I get into a relationship with this person? So those were just a few examples. In any case, I see this as some kind of inner conflict that's arising when it comes to what you're drawn to, what's calling you, and maybe you're feeling some sort of sense of shame with respect to that thing or to those things. It's interesting how we've got the pink and the purple as like tying into the cards. Oh my God, don't go in the flame. All right, so no, before I look at the tarot, I want to go through some of the oracle cards. I did pre-shuffle these. I have not seen them. So first, we have Lost Love, Surrender, Healing, and Release. You may have been drawn to pile 3, which had the release card. I think, is that right here? Yeah. So pile 3, there may be messages for you in there too. We have Focus on Higher Truths, and this is number 35 and number 14. You may be a Capricorn or Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising with Saturn there. Now we've also got the self-worth card. The trigger statement is, I am disgusting. The true statement is, I am a miracle. Please be gentle and love yourself. Provide your body-mind with what it truly needs to carry you on your journey. Okay, so there may be feelings of self-disgust which arise when you contemplate or think about what it is that you're drawn to. And that could be anything. Okay, so lastly, we have the red cage mushroom card, which says capture. And I've pulled this card several times myself. It's all about the scent of this red cage mushroom attracting flies, if not insects, to it without trapping it. You know, it's like they're free to come and go as they please. So there's like this subtlety when it comes to drawing to you what it is that you want, which does tie into the energy of manifest. So now let's have a look at the first quarter of the year. So I'm going to take cards for an opportunity, obstacle, career, finances, love, and health. And I'm going to do that 4 times over for all 4 quarters, and your group number 4. So 4 may be a lucky number for you, or you may be seeing 444 a lot. But anyway, let's get into it. So for the first quarter of the year, opportunity that's coming your way. We've got the Fool. Oh my God. First tarot card of the whole reading for you guys. The Fool. Like that's a new beginning. This is the very first card of the tarot in a traditional tarot deck. So this year is all about new beginnings. It's all about you exploring your desires, what you find intriguing, alluring, what you're drawn to, what you want to learn. Let's have a look at an obstacle next. 4 of stars. The stars are pentacles in this deck. So let's have a look at career. Interesting. Ace of Wands with the Page of Wands reversed. So I'll honor that 2 cards came out. Finances. Another ace. My God. Career and finances. Wow. January, February, March is a huge month for you, especially with the Fool. There's so much newness, there's so much change, so much excitement. Just got a glimpse of the star underneath. If I get another ace, I'm going to lose it. Okay, so this is for love. The Moon. Okay, sorry. That was a bit of an anticlimax after the 2 aces. Health. Let's have a look. The 2 of Cups. Beautiful. So, with a new opportunity that's coming through in January, February, March, the Fool could be anything. New job, new home, new relationship, new travel opportunity, new business venture. Let's roll the dice. Second house, which is finances and resources, Libra, partnership, Neptune. Something, maybe making money from something spiritual, or making money from something that is connected to water, pharmaceuticals, acting, something creative, or something that's connected to your life purpose. Someone could be sharing their resources with you. Let's take a clarifier for this Fool. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles, accepting help from someone with respect to their resources. So that could be money, that could be their time. Somehow the obstacle ties into that opportunity. With the 4 of Pentacles, see, she's crossing her arms over her own pentacle. She, he, whatever. So it's like, you don't want to accept help. You don't want to accept finances or support, material support from another person in some way. But with the Neptune here, you may have to make that sacrifice and be like, this is just what I need to do. Actually, I'm going to roll the dice for obstacle. Yeah, 4th house could be related to property, could be related to family or your family helping you out. This could be related to root chakra things. So just like someone helping you set up in some way. So this is January, February, March. Just remember, it's important to focus on higher truths. So with Saturn here and this hourglass, it's like with the passage of time, you'll get back on your feet. With the passage of time, this new opportunity will start. But for you to be able to embrace it, you need to also be able to accept support from someone else. So with this card saying, I am disgusting, this is about not beating yourself up for needing to accept support from someone else. Now, with career, we've got the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands reversed. There's a new opportunity here. Maybe it's a new job. Maybe it's gunning for a promotion or for new responsibilities, which would lead to you having more respect in the workplace. This could be about you starting a new business project, maybe launching a business. I see you trying something new. With the Page of Wands reversed, I see you questioning if you can pull this off. So it's a matter of confidence. It's about not using the cloak of bad timing to procrastinate any further. Let me roll the dice with this. Career. Yeah, I got the Sun, which in astrology is a career planet. We've got the 7th house. This is a collaboration with someone else, maybe a business partner, maybe you selling something, so sales or offering your services. With Taurus, this is going to see you earning a fair bit of money from this. Maybe you need to increase your prices in the first quarter of the year. On a different note, a request could come through from another person who is like, excuse me, can you please do this? Do you offer this service? Or could you accommodate this request? So maybe you don't offer that service yet or that product, or you're like, oh, this isn't within the scope of what I do, but it's like a stretch goal, you know? So you can see this wand is being offered. It's like passing on the baton. But then with the Page of Wands reversed, she's like, I don't want to grab it. So I implore you to grab onto new opportunities and see where they go. With finances, a new start is coming. I mean, I couldn't think of a better card to get with finances than the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Stars. You know, the Stars, Pentacles, this is money, this is resources, right? So there's a new chapter starting. You're earning money in a new way, or perhaps someone is giving you money, right? They're offering you financial support or assistance. You may be investing a great deal of money in your property. If you're selling your property during this quarter, I feel like it's going to be a good result. Hierophant. Okay. I'm going to roll the dice here. I've got the 5th house, Cancer, and Mercury. Okay, so Mercury is like communication, sales, clients, business, etc., etc. The 5th house is anything that you create. So anything creative, it's owning your own business. Cancer is to do with property and family. So you could be having help from family to start a business. You could be going into business with a family. Cancer and the 5th house are both connected to family. So you could be arranging your finances in such a way that, is going to allow you to put money aside to start a family or to expand your family further. Look, I just see there being something really positive with respect to finances and resources that comes through in January, February, March. Remembering that at the beginning of the reading, we were talking about you needing to accept support from someone. So I see this as once you do that, then this comes through. It's like they help you out a little bit and then boom, you can have this amazing new chapter starting in that respect. So with love, I've got the Moon card here. So we've got fears and insecurities coming up with respect to relationships, emotions running really high, maybe some doubts. Let me pull one of these ones. These are my romance oracle cards. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Okay, that doesn't necessarily mean that you are breaking up from your partner. It could be that there's a bit of a gap in between the two of you seeing one another. Maybe one of you needs space. Maybe you live, maybe you don't yet live together. Timing could be confusing for you. Like, when am I going to see them again? When are we going to move in together or live together? For others of you, this may be more literal, okay? So you could be separating from your partner, or they could just need a little bit of space to work through something. It doesn't necessarily need to mean a breakup. Let me take one more card before we move on to health. The Knight of Swords. Whatever this break is, whatever this separation is, closure and answers will be coming in very quickly after it occurs. So it could even just be like, I need space from you after having an argument. And, you know, your partner could be like, I need like a few days to process this. And then an hour later, they're like, okay, like I'm over it, or like I'm ready to talk. Let's have a look at health. This is really, really positive. The Two of Cups indicates that, okay, straight away, this is the caduceus here. So this is Hermes caduceus. This is a symbol that is known to be associated with medicine. So I see this as some kind of success, or like much anticipated information coming through. 9 of Pentacles. To me, this indicates that you have the knowledge and the resources to improve your health. 12th house moon in Cancer. So I feel like you're going to be getting answers to something that has eluded you. And this could be something that's connected to your hormones, your emotions, maybe problems with your stomach or your reproductive organs, because we've got the moon here. For others of you, you know, if you don't have some sort of health issue or ailment, I just see the first quarter of the year as being positive for you when it comes to general health overall and your vitality. And now let us have a look at the second quarter of the year. Let's have a look at an opportunity. 2 cards have come out. 7 of Cups, Queen of Wands, lots of opportunities. Obstacle, the moon again. Hello. You saw me shuffle, right? Career, 3 of Swords. Don't worry, we're going to unpack it all. Finances, 2 cards have come out. Knight of Pentacles and the 10 of Wands. Love. The Magician, that's good. And health. Sorry, I didn't shuffle properly. They just flipped out. Okay, health. The Chariot and the Page of Swords. Okay, so in terms of opportunities for April, May and June, there's lots, to the point of confusion possibly. With the Queen of Wands, I see you having many different projects that you can pursue, many different options. I get a feeling of busyness. There's lots going on, fingers in lots of different pies, but you're feeling more attractive, more sociable. I see you making friends or having more social connections during this time, or perhaps if you are have a job which requires you to interact with a lot of people, there's a lot of that happening. There is a Mercury retrograde in Aries in April, so I see that as being a time where you reconnect with people you used to be in contact with. So perhaps these new business deals or these new friends that you're making are going to happen more so in May and June. The obstacle here is fears and insecurities, and because this was directly relating to love in the previous month, there may be issues in your relationship from the first quarter which are still with you as you enter the second quarter. I strongly feel that these will be resolved by mid-May, if not the end of April, or perhaps the end of the Mercury retrograde in Aries. For those of you who are single, this could be feeling insecure about that or unhappy about that. The moon, yeah. I do feel like your emotions will be kind of up and down in the second quarter with the moon, Gemini in the second house. And this could be connected to feelings of self-worth, okay? Because the second house rules over what we value, and this card here says self-worth. So just remember to be gentle and love yourself and provide your body-mind. For some reason, they've written body-mind as one word. Is that a thing? I haven't heard of it. With what it truly needs to carry you on your journey. Now, for career, we got the Three of Swords. Don't love to see that, but let's see why it's here. The Hermit. Okay, so this is doing some soul searching. Am I happy in my career? Is it satisfying to me? Do I want to change jobs? Do I want to leave the workforce altogether or take a break or an extended period of leave for one reason or another? Instinctively, I feel like if it's not you feeling unsatisfied with your job, it's something emotional that's coming up, which is impeding your ability to continue to work effectively. You may just need a week off. Leo, the 5th house, yeah, that's having fun. The moon, okay. Some of you may be pregnant in April, May, and June, and maybe you have morning sickness, or perhaps you have children and you may need to spend some time with them or looking after them. I'm not trying to foreshadow anything at all. You know, the 5th house and Leo, these are, Leo rules over the 5th house, but this is like fun, leisure time, recreation, holidays, creativity. So it may be that your work is not creatively satisfying you, and after a period of soul searching or spiritual practice, you're realizing what it is that you love and what you want to focus on. With finances, we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. I see that you're working on a long-term project diligently, steadily, with much persistence, which is taking up a lot of your time and energy. Somehow I feel this is more end of May through till June, maybe even mid-June till the end of June. North Node, 3rd house, Pisces. Okay, I feel like you're going to be launching something new, whether this is like a new project, new business. Maybe you've got a new project that you're working on in your workplace. In any case, I see this as you doing something new, or perhaps you're working on or towards something where the outcome is not guaranteed. But let's look at the outcome. The 5 of Cups. There's some kind of disappointment, but silver lining. And the Flower of Life. This is like a bonus card in this deck. So I feel like maybe you don't earn as much money as you wanted from this, or you worked really hard, but you're not quite getting the recognition that you thought that you would. With the Flower of Life, you're learning something from this. You're learning about your creative skills and talents, how much you can handle when it comes to work, what to do next time if you're in a similar situation. So I do think that there is a big blessing coming through either way. Now with love, we've got the Magician card. So this is you feeling like you can manifest. The Magician is the ultimate manifester. Then we've got that manifest card there that you've chosen with this deck, with this pile. So I feel like this is you manifesting whatever you want, a new crush, better relationship with your partner, improved sex life. Let's see what the Romance Oracle has to say. Honeymoon. Ooh, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you may be getting engaged in this period of time, so April, May, June. New love. A new person has sturdy romantic feelings. Guys, I really think April, May, and June is a positive time for love, no matter whether you're single or not. If you're single, I feel like this says it all. You know, there's someone coming in. There's someone who is going to tickle your fancy. You're going to know is interested in you. This person is not going to be shy. Let's see. They may be a Leo. They may be an Aries because I got the first house in Leo. I also got the South Node. So I get fiery energy coupled with compassion. Okay, so this person is deeply, deeply compassionate, and they're also very spiritual as well. I feel like they're on your level, or if they're not on your level, your spiritual involvement is going to inspire them to or trigger them to be interested in the things that you're interested in, or at least open to spiritual development. With the Siren, I kind of forgot about this card, but my energy and attention has been drawn to it. So to me, this is you feeling really attractive, April, May, June. And I'm so sorry, you guys, I forgot to pull an animal card like I did for everyone else, but I'm going to do it now because fair's fair. And you got 2 to make up for it. You got 3 to make up for it. We've got the dolphin, the eagle, and the elephant. I know this deck like the back of my hand because it's one of my absolute favorites. You are making new friends without a shadow of a doubt. The dolphin card in this deck is related to friendship and community. They're new friends, okay? Not in April, but in May and June. There are new connections that you're making, new social events and outings that you're being invited to. With the elephant card, this is you understanding what your life purpose is and moving towards that. With this flame that is lit, it's being lit up to me around the time of the Venus-Jupiter conjunction, which is on the 23rd of May. So something important is occurring then that's connected to your life purpose. I feel like you're letting go of things that no longer serve you. With the eagle, both the eagle and the elephant are the master animals of their element in this deck. So there's no, this is the fire element, by the way. So there's no animal that is higher than the elephant in this deck when it comes to the fire element, and this is air. There's no animal that has like, you know, higher spiritual knowledge than the eagle. So to me, this is like such an incredible quarter for you, April, May, and June, when it comes to developing new friends, understanding what your life purpose is, moving towards that at pace, seeing the bigger picture. Okay, so really exciting stuff, guys. Lastly, for the what quarter am I up to? This is the second quarter, right? This has got to be the second. Yeah, this is the second quarter. I'm talking about April, May, June. Sorry, guys, it's Mercury retrograde. So health, Chariot, Page of Swords. You guys are figuring out the answers to a conundrum when it comes to how to improve your health. With the Page of Swords, which is a very fast moving card, and the Chariot, which is all about movement. I see you moving faster. If you go for runs, running faster. If you lift weights, being able to lift more. It's like you're improving upon whatever health you've already built up. And if you've had some sort of health issue that you've been dealing with, I feel like the Page of Swords is you getting answers and then you moving forward because you know what to do with those answers. So now let's have a look at the third quarter, which is July, August, September. What's an opportunity that's coming through? The Nine of Swords. Also, I feel inclined to just put this here. Yes, the Nine of Swords. Obstacle. Queen of Wands. Holy crap, that just fell out. That's the obstacle. Career. They're just flying out, guys. Knight of Wands. Love to see that. Finances. Knight of Swords. Incredible how fast these cards are coming out. Love. Page of Cups. Oh my god, my heart. Yes. Yes, we love to see that. You may have been drawn to the Ethereal Visions Matt Hughes deck. I can't remember if that was that the second reading that I did or the third. I can't remember, but it's this one actually. If you were drawn to this deck, you may want to go and check it out because I got Page of Cups in one of the love positions for that too. Health, hang on, opportunity, obstacle, career, finances, love. Yeah, health. 5 of Wands. Okay, so with the opportunity that's coming through, we've got the Nine of Crystals, which is swords in this deck. The Nine of Swords, which is crystals in this deck. I'm going to take a clarifier. King of Swords, yeah. The Nine of Swords is being in your head, fears, insecurities, I mean, look, it's pretty dire, guys. Like, she's crying and everything. But the King of Swords, because this is an opportunity, it's an opportunity for you to understand my fears do not equate to reality. It's just fears and insecurities. And so many of your fears and insecurities will never, ever manifest or come to fruition. So it's understanding that, you know, it's time to get out of your own way. Leo, 9th house, South Node. Leo, having confidence in the 9th house, your future. The South Node is understanding that, in context of this roll of the dice, it's understanding that you should not let confusion or insecurity, especially with that shadow here, influence your decision to move forward, or when to move forward, or how to move forward. Okay, so with the obstacle, we've got the Queen of Wands. I see this as, do I have what it takes? Am I confident enough? Can I pull this off? Am I, you know, attractive enough, charming enough? Oh, the Ace of Cups. Yes, of course you are. Of course you are. The obstacle is you in your own mind. Okay, so it's you thinking people don't like you, or that what you're trying to do is not going to be received well, or that you're not going to have this support. You don't know, or you won't know unless you try. And if you never try, then you will lose. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if you give things a go and things don't work out, then okay, they didn't work out. But if you never try, then you will have gotten the same result that you're fearing you would get if you actually tried, so you may as well try. I hope I out-logicked your fears and insecurities there. So when it comes to career, we have the Knight of Wands. Something exciting is coming through. You are having more confidence. The Knight of Wands could be someone coming in with a business opportunity or offer or suggestion for how to improve your financial state or for how to make more money. I feel like the 5 of Stars, also known as the Pentacles, coming through together with the Knight of Wands is like, how do we go from this? How do we go from feeling like we don't have enough money, resources, time, that we're not worth, that people aren't recognizing our worth, to feeling inspired, being charming, having more creativity. And I don't mean charming in like a thin veneer, like superficial kind of way. It's more about you having the social skills to influence people to believe in you. Okay, so that's what's coming through in the 3rd quarter of the year, July, August, September. You are gaining more confidence. Again, we've got Leo. Okay, so maybe you are a Leo Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you'll be dealing with a Leo Sun, Moon, or Rising who's going to positively impact you. We've got the 1st house and Neptune here. This person's helping you free of charge. They're giving you advice. They're taking you under their wing. They're introducing you to people. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign anyway, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Doesn't have to be Leo, okay? With finances and resources, I've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is the fastest moving court card. Okay, court card meaning page, knight, king, queen. Let's take a clarifier. Okay, hello. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card. I feel like this is an opportunity for you to go into business with another person, or to sell your products or services on someone else's platform. or to their audience or their clientele. I say audience because, you know, I'm a YouTuber. Let's see what else is coming through. Venus, yeah, money. The 4th house, Gemini. So this could be getting the finances and resources together to buy a new property. With Gemini, this could be a second property, or this could be you like drawing up architectural plans to expand your property further, or do some renovations, or do some work. I think that your money will be spent on your home, maybe relocating, even if you're not buying. You could be selling, you could be working to get a visa or permanent residency in another country. I think that if you're waiting on it, it'll come through July, August, or September. If you are not wanting it, if you're not waiting for it, you may put an application through in this quarter. With love, actually, no, I'm going to do this deck. We've got the Page of Cups. Okay, new romance, new love, new relationship, new flirtations. You and your partner could be getting pregnant around this time, or if you're already expecting, you know, you could be giving birth in this quarter. I mean, I guess you would know if you're already pregnant when you'd be giving birth, at least roughly. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so with love, this could be, you know, if you're single, allowing your friends to introduce you to someone new. Okay, if you are already in a relationship, I see you and your partner enjoying time with another couple, or with other couples, or just with friends. In any case, it's a beautiful time for love for you guys. The Emperor, okay, getting more serious about the relationship. Where is this going? What are we doing? Are we wanting to get married? Are we wanting to move in together, have a family together? What's the next step for us? I feel like there's a leveling up here. If you're single at this time, I feel like this is you being more confident and maybe making the first move. With health, I have the 5 of Wands. Okay, so I'm going to pull a clarifier for this. 2 of Cups. Look, we've got the Caduceus again. Okay, so something from, was it January, February, March? Maybe coming back up where it's like, hey, you need to like re-implement that health regime or start exercising again. With the 5 of Wands, I don't see this as negative. I see this as you being physically active and that being necessary for this period of time. Perhaps it's related to your back. Virgo, 2nd house, South Node, maybe letting go of certain foods that you're eating. You may need to cut something out, even if it's temporary. It could even be alcohol, just for a little bit of, you know, a little bit. Okay, so last quarter of the year, this is the opportunity. Ace of Crystals, which is also known as the Ace of Swords. And we've got the obstacle being another ace. The Ace of Pentacles. Even though this is the obstacle, it's an ace. So we still love to see it. If I get another ace, I'll lose it. Okay, career. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Finances. 3 of Cups. Great. Love. The Tower. Don't freak out. Health. Queen of Wands again. I feel like you guys are the Queen of Wands in this reading. Maybe you are a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Maybe you're in your Queen of Wands era. It's funny, I've started including sunflower, the sunflower emoji and graphics in all of my CAISTROLOGY stuff. So to me, like, this is my energy. So this really is my reading, but it's enough about me. So the opportunity that's coming through, and again, you may want to, this time you may want to check out the Crow Tarot. I don't know where my deck went, but it was the first pile that I did, I think, because I remember getting the Ace of Swords in this position for one of those months. So there's a business idea coming through, a creative idea, something that you're downloading. Let me take a clarifier. the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's an idea you've already had, but now you know how to move forward with it. Remember, this is October, November, December. So this is to do with your legacy. This is to do with the reputation that you want to create for yourself. It's like you'd put this idea on hold, and now you're like, I know how to move forward with it. So this could be creating a name for yourself in your industry. This could be something creative. It could be a writing project. The third house, I knew I was going to get that with the Virgo and Venus. It's a new maybe product to sell, a new service to offer, a new way of making money, or getting the money that you have in an existing investment to take you further. With the Ten of Pentacles reversed, I see that you're going to have to maybe shift some things around and pivot when it comes to the initial plan that you had, with the obstacle being the Ace of Pentacles. The obstacle may be money, incidentally. So it's like you need money to make money kind of thing. We've got Capricorn, which is, you know, career and business, the Moon, which is property and family, and the 7th house, which is business partnerships, clients, friends, and also your spouse or your significant other. So someone may not be on board with your idea. Someone may not want to contribute as much financially, or maybe they're kind of pulling out, which would obviously be a big disappointment. But you've got 2 aces here, so whatever it is that you're wanting to go ahead with, whether this is creative, business, something to do with property, or your long-term plans for the future, you will have the means to do it. But just, you know, be mindful of how much criticism you take on from other people with respect to this idea. Now, when it comes to career, we've got the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So this is someone potentially that you used to work with reaching back out, an old boss, an old client. Hey, can we do business again? Hey, are you interested in coming back to work for us? Or your position, this incense is real strong, or your position in the workplace and your responsibilities and duties may be shifting. In any case, with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's something you're aware of coming back around. And if you own your own business, this could be you, you know, offering a service that you used to offer, or selling something that you used to sell once more. When it comes to finances, we've got the 3 of Cups. Okay, so there's some sort of win here, some sort of success story or celebration. We've got the 6th house, Cancer, and the South Node. So I see this as clearing a debt. You're paying off a debt, maybe a mortgage, paying someone back, or maybe you no longer need to contribute to something or someone financially speaking, so you can retain those resources more for yourself. When it comes to love, I've got the Tower card. Do not despair. Let's have a look into this. Engagement and romantic feelings. Okay. The Tower is like a shock or a surprise. So with the engagement, maybe it's an unexpected proposal. Maybe your partner is putting pressure on you to propose or to get married, or, you know, the shoe could be on the other foot. With romantic feelings, maybe it's you realizing you have feelings for someone and you're like, oh my God, how could I fall for this person? I can't believe that I'm in love with this person. Or someone confesses their feelings to you and you're like, where did this come from? In any case, I'm going to take a clarifier for the Tower. King of Wands, divine match with the Queen of Wands. I feel like many of you will be meeting your person, maybe meeting your soulmate, or just understanding that the person that you're with is who you're meant to be with, even if you thought it was only going to be a short-term thing. And lastly, guys, this is you going out on a massive high when it comes to health, achieving goals, achieving dreams and milestones, and manifesting the kind of life that you desire. So I don't see any issues with health at all as you close out the year. And so group 4, that's all I have for you for this reading. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, and wishing you many blessings for the year ahead, and I'll see you in my next video.